Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. 2001 Tacoma pre-runner, two-wheel drive, and I'm making a lot of inspections, and one of the last ones I want to do is check the rear differential gear oil. And of course it should be part of the inspection always, right? But I will show you why I think this one really needs to be inspected. Do you see any marks over there on that differential that somebody actually did that recently? Look at that filler. This is the filler plug, right? I don't see any kind of evidence that somebody was recently working on it or did anything to it. So I will definitely go and check this for the owner. And these plugs, right, these are 24mm sockets for them, but because this one is really dirty, I will not start trying to force it on it. I will actually start with removing this dirt, possible rust, right, because I want to have that socket perfectly seated. And you can really see that this wasn't done for a while. Let's see if this socket at 24mm will fit on it right now after I remove all that debris. See that? This is perfect. And I never saw one of those plugs which will give up easily. So always use big tools, right? I have the pen here if it was, in the case it was overfilled, but always make sure also the socket is perfectly seated, because you might be using a lot of power to break it loose. This one was correctly torqued, so I'm very happy. It wasn't bad. And now I'm opening this plug. I'm trying to do it the way you can see everything. Let's see. Oh, if it will overflow. And look at this. Wow! This is contaminated. I'm looking inside. Very, very bad. So now I'm really happy that we are doing it. Can we get closer? Let's see. Yeah, it's really, this is very contaminated gear oil which is coming out. You can see it's supposed to be clear. There's definitely something bad happening. Now another thing to observe here. Did you hear kind of the pressurized air coming out when I was opening that? And the experts between you will immediately say, hey, go and check that vent valve. That vent valve must be plugged. And it's right here. And this is supposed to be ventilating this entire assembly, right? But many times it gets stuck, it gets plugged by the dirt, sand, and so on, and it's not moving. And look, this one, yep, it's stuck. Look at it, look at it, look, finally. And it's exactly what we just said. It wasn't free. Look how it's right now moving, right? It's coming up and down, up and down. This valve was unfortunately completely plugged, and that's why we heard that hissing when I was undoing that bolt, right? You heard that, it made like tss. There was pressure inside. I'm looking inside, right? I'm kind of seeing like a white foam or something, so I was trying to bring it out. But look, this is not acceptable, obviously. This needs to be drained. The drain plug is on the bottom, right? So you need, this needs to be drained and completely replaced. And back to that valve, right, which is here on the top, right here, this ventilating valve. many of you, when I do videos about this, many of you always point out that that valve could be a cause of the blown seals, rear axle seals, right? So these are there, and if this is stuck, then if the whole system is under the pressure, it could start blowing the oil into the brakes and cause the problems. So once again, we are trying to share it all together here, right? This always needs to be inspected and loosened so it can operate properly. Well, I really hope you find this video helpful and interesting also. And please make sure you are subscribed. I have way more about Toyotas coming your way soon. Thank you for watching, my friend, and have a great day.